NCIS is one of the most enduringly popular and longest-running criminal procedurals on American network television. The show has grown into a full-fledged franchise with several offshoot shows. The NCIS series to date are listed below, going from worst to finest. NCIS Sydney, the first NCIS series, debuted in 2023 and was largely positioned as an international streaming series and international co-production. The program centers on a combined task team that investigates crimes involving American military troops around Australia, with members of the Australian Federal Police and the U.S. Naval Criminal Investigative Service. NCIS Sydney, which stars a mix of Australian and American actors, was given a second season renewal that would start production in 2024. NCIS Sydney gets off to a strange beginning in terms of reflecting the subtleties of its Australian setting and the blending of American and Australian law enforcement forces. Despite adhering to the basic NCIS format, Sydney overdoes character arcs and subplots in episodes that are too full to handle the audience's demands. Though the program continues to be the most inconsistent in the franchise, perhaps as it develops it will find a more self-assured and distinctive voice. NCIS Hawaii, the fourth NCIS series on this list, had the shortest run of any of the franchise's previous programs, lasting just 3 seasons before its abrupt cancellation in 2024. The program centers on the NCIS division stationed in Pearl Harbor under the direction of Special Agent in Charge Jane Tennant and her group. Tennant's NCIS section collaborates with the FBI and DIA to tackle crimes pertaining to the U.S. Navy as well as more significant risks to national security. The fact that NCIS Hawaii seemed to be just getting started when it was canceled is the greatest regret of the show's very short life. Following a rough first season and a half, the program was starting to find its footing under series star Vanessa Lecce and set itself apart from its sister shows. Hawaii is an inconsistent but generally good addition to the franchise, helped along by crossovers with NCIS and NCIS. Los Angeles NCIS New Orleans, the first show in the franchise to conclude, debuted in 2014 and aired for 7 seasons until ending in 2021. This NCIS division, which covered much of the Gulf of Mexico Delta from Louisiana to North Texas, looked into offenses involving U.S. naval and marine personnel. It was headed by Supervisory Special Agent Dwayne Cassius Pride. The staff of this NCIS office goes through a number of changes before the episode concludes with the investigators dealing with the COVID-19 outbreak, including internal strife and a change in leadership.